Majuli means land between two parallel rivers. Once a strip of land sandwiched between the rivers Brahmaputra and Buridihing, the island that we now know as Majuli was born out of a catastrophic flood in 1750. This flood lasted 15 days according to folklore and left us with the island of Majuli in the bosom of the mighty river Brahmaputra. In the 15th century, revered Assamese saint Srimanta Shankardev and his disciple Madhavdev founded a neo-Vaishnavite movement which has come to represent one of the core aspects of Assam's culture. Known as Ek Haran Dharma, which means shelter in one God, it rejects Vedic and other esoteric rites and rituals. It is a panentheistic, simplified form of Hinduism which requires just uttering the name of God as a form of worship. One of the key elements of this belief system is the Hotra, a monastery where its study, discourse and propagation takes place. Majuli is known as the nerve center of the Hotriya movement of Assam. Srimanta Shankardev established Assam's first Hotra in Majuli, and over time 65 Hotras were set up here, of which 22 remain today. Families send young boys to the monasteries at an early age to be indoctrinated into the monastic system. The Hotra is not just a monastery, but also a center of performing arts. Majuli is a biodiverse region and a haven for several migratory bird species. But autumn brings not only migratory birds to Majuli, but also the festival of love, Raax Mahotsava. This is a 3-day festival celebrating the life of Lord Krishna, held in the months of October or November. It is the tradition of the people of this river island to pay mass obeisance to Lord Krishna during this time of the year. It is celebrated with play performances called Raax Leela on a full moon Purnima night. In Sanskrit, Raas means emotion, while Leela means play or enactment in the language of the gods. For these 3 days, life on the island comes to a standstill. Majuli becomes a veritable place of pilgrimage. People descend on the island from across the state of Assam and the world. For residents of the island, however, the festive fever kicks in months earlier. The festival brings opportunity for every family living on the island. The famed potters of Majuli see their busiest commercial season as the Raax ceremonies require a lot of pottery products. The pottery in Majuli is special. It is entirely beaten and made by hand and does not use a potter's wheel. Only women are involved in the crafting process. Samoguri Hotra is renowned for its mask-making craft. These life-sized, intricate masks, known as mukhas, form the backbone of the story performances during the festival. The mask-making technique is unique. Bamboo is used for the structural base, on which many layers of cotton and potter's earth are applied to give it the form it needs. The art of mask making is an integral part of Hotriya culture, and the masks an integral part of the Raax Leela performances.
অতি গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ এটি চৰিত্ৰ সকলোখিনিয়ে গুৰুত্বপূৰ্ণ তাতোতকৈ মহাপুৰুষ গুৰুজনাৰ ৰচিত নাটক কেলিগোপাল ভেলিগোপাল নাটকখনত এটিয়েই অসুৰৰ চৰিত্ৰ আছে, সেই হ'ল শংখচূড়। শ্ৰীকৃষ্ণই তেওঁক বধ কৰিছিলে তেওঁৰ এই যেতিয়া গোপী হৰণ কৰিবলৈ আহিছিলে কৃষ্ণ লীলা সময়ত, আৰু সেয়ে শংখচূড় নামে।
বৰ্ণিল পৰিৱেশ মাথো কেইটামান মুহূৰ্ত বাকী দেশ বিদেশৰ পৰ্যটকক মুগ্ধ কৰিবলৈ, দেশ বিদেশৰ পৰ্যটকৰ মন আকৰ্ষণ কৰিবলৈ মাজুলী চামগুৰি সত্ৰৰ মই দৃশ্য দেখুৱাইছোঁ। কেনেদৰে শিশু কৃষ্ণক ভক্ষণ কৰিব তাৰে অনুশীলন চলিছে মাজুলীৰ চামগুৰি সত্ৰত, এয়া দেখুৱাইছোঁ।
Rehearsals for the annual performances begin in full swing several days in advance. Khatriya dance exponents are involved in training not just monks of the Khatras, but also commercial performers, male and female alike. Community halls, public places, prayer halls and schools are agog with activities amidst the beat of drums, cymbals, flute and conch shells. Commercial Raax performances have professional actors as the attraction of the night. Khatras are of two different types based on their structure, Udakhin and Grihosti. Udakhin, which literally translates to carefree, is the celibate order of monks. Grihosti Khatras, on the other hand, allow marriage. Prayer sessions known as Nam Kirtan are held every morning. These take place in the Namghar, which is the community prayer hall. Every village and every khatra has a Namghar. Prayers are recited from two holy books, the Kirtan Ghokha and the Nam Ghokha. The former contains verses in praise of Lord Krishna, and the latter extols the practice of chanting the name of the deity as the most meaningful form of devotion. When women alone conduct the sessions, they are known as Ai Hokolor Nam, which means ladies' prayer. All ritual functions begin with a traditional offering to God or prasad known as Ma Prahad. This is a mix of nutritious raw foods. It includes pre-soaked mung beans, chickpeas and fruit like coconut, bananas, cucumber, sugarcane, ginger and guavas. Betel nut and betel leaf, known as tamul pan, are always offered in pairs as a sign of respect and are a part of the prasad. The first Raax Leela was performed in a monastery in 1840. Legend goes that the Dakhinpat monastery was washed away twice by flooding from the river Brahmaputra. Lord Krishna appeared before the head of the monastery, the Khatradhikar, in his dream. He said, "Enact the Krishna Leela. The Brahmaputra will never cause erosion." Thus commanded in his dream, the Khatradhikar composed the various incidents of Lord Krishna's life in the form of a play. Each year, a part of this play is enacted on the day of Krishna's birthday, and this tradition continues till date. The Dakhinpat Khatra is the only khatra in Majuli where idol worship is practiced and a puja mandap set up. Here, we see the puja mandap with statues of Sridham and Sudam, Krishna's friends, with two Garudas on either side. They have their traditional sacred yajna, which is closed to outsiders, and an open yajna, where visitors may offer prayer from a distance. Evenings are reserved for Raax Leela performances. Raax Leela begins with the performance of Gayon Bayon. This is a religious dance performed by the Gandharvas, celestial singers, before the beginning of the dance drama. The singers are called Gayon and the instrument players are called Bayon. A key musical instrument that accompanies this performance is the khol. It is a two-faced asymmetrical drum played with the hands. Accompanying the khol are various types of tals or cymbals. Srimanto Shonkordev introduced classical songs called Borgeet, dance known as Patriya, and drama called Bhavna, based on the Natya Shastra. These continue to be performed as a form of community religious art narrating the mythology of Krishna. The dance form, known as Patriya Nritya, was recognized by the Sangeet Natak Academy as an official classical dance of India in 2000. Once practiced only by expert performer monks in the monasteries, this dance form has since become renowned and has exponents from across the world. One distinctive part of this devotional dance form is that it is not performed before any idol, but before a copy of the Bhagavad Puran. Hutradhari Nritya is the prologue to the dance drama. The Hutradhar is the designated narrator. He is an integral part of the bhavana. He recites shlokas, sings, dances, and explains in prose what is to follow. This character has its specific white costume with a special turban. The makeup of Kshatriya dance resembles other dance forms of India. In earlier times, traditional materials and herbs were used for makeup. Today, they use readily available, affordable cosmetic products. It takes hours to do makeup for the leads, Krishna and Kansa. They both need minute work, from eyebrows to lips to hairstyles. Traditionally, the costumes were of white or raw silk color with use of red, blue and yellow for specific dance numbers. These hand-woven materials normally have intricate local motif. Traditional Assamese jewellery is used in Kshatriya dance. Local artisans produce beautiful turbans and other headgear. The drama performances are enacted by Bhauriya, actors who perform to script. Young boys have a special role as Krishna's childhood is core to his mythology. They are patiently and lovingly trained in the art of public performance. The use of masks or mukha to depict demons and special characters is a unique feature of bhavanas. Plays are performed at night and continue till dawn. Lord Krishna's life is shown in the form of Onkya Nat or one-act plays. The performances trace the stages of his life from birth to his childhood adventures and his various acts of valor and heroism, including killing demons. Stage art has taken an important place in keeping with Assam's theatre tradition. The stage art of Uttar Kamalabari Khotra is magnificent. A pond has been incorporated into the set and the performance moves between the stage and the pond. The main drama, Kelly Gopal, is performed as Maharaj. Kelly Gopal is a musical play full of song, dance and music celebrating Shringar Rasa. It features Krishna and his many love-induced gopis and their competitive efforts to win his affection. The fantasy of Vrindavan is recreated using colored lights, while the full moon herself provides hints of silvery shine. Technological advances are being incorporated where possible, especially for commercial performances. All public performances within the monastery are reserved for men. Even all the female roles in the drama performances are played by men. Majuli is a colorful mosaic of diverse ethnicity. It is home to a large community of tribes who are marginalized and lack permission to participate in the celebration in the monasteries. But art and culture have no boundaries. The missing community celebrate their own Raax outside the structure of a monastery. Here they are often tutored by the monks from the various hotras. Despite socio-cultural differences, Raax brings all the local communities together. It reinforces Hongkordev's core message of universal oneness. Raax Leela was first taken to stage in the year 1934 as a way to reach more people and make the celebration more inclusive. Since then, it is not just the monasteries that perform Raax. Commercial performances are staged too. Here, women and men are allowed to perform together. Today, the Raax festival is becoming casual, losing much of its spiritual sanctity. The energy is like that of a bustling fair in any small town in India. Traders from across the state come here for business. Spiritualism is being edged out slowly but surely by commerce. As the river closes in on Majuli and development closes in on its environment, we watch ferries carry large cars back to the shores they came from. For the island of Majuli, another year-long wait begins.